everyone, Megan here from Modern Genealogy. We're here again for another family history in 5 minutes. This summer I am sharing ways that you can do meaningful family history work in 5 minutes or less, and most of these you can do using just the Family Tree app on your phone. So today I'm going to show you a cool thing that came out recently by FamilySearch, where you can look at the sources for your ancestor and it tells you if there are unfinished attachments or things that have not been attached to all the people on a record. So I'm going to show you how to do that and how to find those in your tree. Okay, so I do not know an easy way to find these unfinished attachments. As far as I know, there's not a place that you can just see where these are. You need to actually go to one of your relatives in your tree and look at their sources and see if there are any of these unfinished attachments. Okay, so I found one on this ancestor, Eliezer Daniels. I'm not sure how you say his name. He has one of these unfinished attachments. So when you click on their sources, it lists all of the sources that have been attached to them. And you see this one. Let's see which one I was going to show you. Let's try this one, the 1901 census here, okay? So it says that there are unfinished attachments. So this source has not been attached to all the people found in the record. So you can either dismiss it. Sometimes in censuses, your family member was living as a lodger or something somewhere, and those other people that are listed on the record, you don't know who they are. So in that case, you would just dismiss this and then it won't show up anymore. Okay, but we're going to take a look at this and look at these unfinished attachments. So it brings you to the source linker page. Hopefully you're familiar with this. This is where you attach records that are found in FamilySearch to your relative in your tree. Okay, so we see that it's been attached to Eliezer. I really need to learn how to say that name. But it has not been attached to his wife or to his sister, Florence, it says. Okay, so we are first going to attach it to his wife. We're going to compare the information here. We are pretty sure this is the right person. It's the same years. Wellington, Ontario is a similar location. Not exact, but Halton County, that was close nearby. You can always Google and find out if that was close. But we're going to add that over to her sources. We're going to put a reason for attaching, same age, same spouse. Okay, we're going to attach that, and now she is attached. Now this other one, it says sister. So these are supposed to be all in relation to the head of the household, so you would expect that it would be his sister. But we are going to look at his siblings, open that up, and we do not see any Florence. She was born 1877. That would be younger. I mean, it's possible of that. But I'm going to look and see if it's actually the sister of his wife. So to do that, I would need to switch the featured person here, okay? So the person that's in the head spot. So we're going to change this here, and I'm going to put it as his spouse, Gertrude. Okay, now we have Gertrude here, so now we can look at her siblings. We're going to open up that little tab, and we see that there's a Florence who was born 1876. Now we know that census records, their ages varied. I mean, they just wrote their age usually in the census record. So those can fluctuate by a year. We're just going to take a look at the image, because that is always a good idea to see if there is some more information there or if it was indexed incorrectly. Okay, so we'll zoom in and try to find them. Let's see. Okay, we'll zoom in as much as we can here. Okay, and you can also see that it gives their actual birth date here, so that is very cool. It was not indexed, it was just the birth year that was indexed. Okay, so we have him. So that was just an abbreviation for his name, Elze, Gertrude, and Florence. So it does say sister, It has her birth date of 16th of April, 1876, and it has all those other birth years for these people, which is super helpful. Okay, so I just want to go back and look at his sister-in-law's information. So we're going to click on his wife, go to her person page, and then click on the sister, Florence. And it has her birthday as 16th of April, 1876. Okay, and that's exactly what it was in here. So that could have been where that information came from, or it could have come from an actual birth record. But I'm pretty confident that that is actually Gertrude's sister. Okay, so we'll go back to the source linker, and we just need to drag this thing from the record up in line with Florence there. So now we can attach that to Florence, and we can add that residence over. So we can put same birth date and living with sister Gertrude. Okay, we'll attach that. And now all the people in that record should be attached. We can go back to Eliezer's profile and take a look at that source and see that now the 1901 census does not have that unfinished attachment. Okay, so hopefully that helps you to be able to find those unfinished attachments. You just have to look through your relatives' profiles on FamilySearch and see if you can find any of them. But sometimes you can find new people in those records. Maybe people just didn't want to bother trying to add that information into the tree. So take a look at those unfinished attachments and see what things you can learn about your ancestors. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and please share it with all of your friends and family. And also, if you want to learn more about using FamilySearch, it is an entirely free tool to use. Millions, maybe even billions of records are on there for you to search through and find for your ancestors. Go to moderngenealogy.ca/free challenge to sign up for my free 5-day Getting Started in FamilySearch challenge. It will help you to get off that barrier of not knowing how to use FamilySearch. Just get started, learn how to do it, and start connecting with your ancestors.